Well, hello there, motherfuckers. And this is a bit late, but I'm just getting around to doing it now. Guardians of the Galaxy. This was a movie that surprised me. When it was first announced, I had my friend Ryder or Riot tell me about this movie. Believe it or not, subscribe to him. Y'all know he's a featured channel on here. Um. Anyway, I was like, "What? Who? What? Where? Why? Guardians of what? Guardians of my ass? Guardians of my penis? What?" I was like, what is Guardians of the Galaxy? Why are they making this movie? Nobody's heard of them. And then I see the movie, and I am entertained. I am amused. Because this right here was a great fucking movie. It has action, it has comedy, it has story, it has emotion, it has heart, it has a lot. It's a very, very good movie. For it not being related to, a huge character in the Marvel Universe or, a huge series within Marvel Comics. I have to say that this is a movie that sometimes is better. It was better than The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Better than the first Captain America. This is better than a lot of Marvel movies. Better than all those Fantastic Fours. It definitely was. This is a movie that it takes its source material and it really has a lot of fun with it. I'm not very familiar with Guardians of the Galaxy, never read the comic series, but I have to say that this material it's good, it's quality. There's a lot of interesting characters here, and a lot of them, they have personalities, which is definitely a good quality to have when it comes to movie characters or comic characters. It's one of the reasons why Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. He has the most personality. He's the most charismatic. He's funny. He's emotional. He has many, many different characteristics about himself within his own character. That is what makes him my favorite. Is because I feel that, some superheroes like, say, Batman, for example. Batman is great, but, he doesn't have a lot of personality. It's kind of like tunnel vision in a way. I like characters that have personalities. And just about all the main characters here have something about them that makes them a personality or makes them charismatic. Chris Pratt, who plays Star-Lord, Peter Quill, Chris Pratt just does a great job here of being a leading man. And, it makes me want to see him in other movies to see what this guy is capable of in a starring role, because here he just took full advantage. I mean, he was just funny. He was on the ball. He was all over the place. And, while still maintaining the path of a leading man, he just found a way of not just appearing as a goofball that didn't matter. He just managed to find that right, middle ground of just being funny and cool at the same time and appearing as a leader. You could also argue that Bradley Cooper as Rocket steals the show because he is just downright hilarious in his role. I mean, what a unique character. What a funny, sarcastic little bastard he is. And lovable at the same time. It's a cute, memorable character. Even Batista puts in a pretty notable performance, even managing to get, quite a few laughs out of me. I mean, as Drax the Destroyer, I think that it was sort of a home run for him, too. Everybody was just on in this movie. They were on. Michael Rooker, even the few scenes he shows, how entertaining is he? I mean, just coming out of, pretty much playing the same character as in Walking Dead. And still just always finding success as just that really nasty, rude redneck. Um, Me and my friends joked about Vin Diesel playing Groot, where the only thing he says in this whole movie, Vin Diesel, his only lines are, "I am Groot," and at the end he switches it up to "We are Groot." And my friend asked this question, uh, did Vin Diesel actually speak all those lines of dialogue, or was it just looped, basically? And did he even need to be there while all the other actors were acting, or did they just later insert those lines, after they finished shooting the movie? Um, and I have to say that I really don't know. We're probably going to have to wait till the DVD is released to see the special features, or maybe it's written somewhere online. I don't know. But anyway, it is interesting to really think about. But it's kind of weird that, you think Vin Diesel, such a major actor, like relegated to such a minor role. I mean, Groot is a pretty important character, but really, his voiceover is not. And Vin Diesel was manning the vocal cords for this one. And I have to say that, I was a bit perplexed at the choice. It's such a major actor, had such a small part. It was almost as if it was a joke of some sort. You also have, just a really great sense of comedy in this film. Forget about just that this movie is just action-packed and just visually pleasing. I mean, I think actually one of the strongest factors of this movie is its sense of humor. I mean, and it hits all the right chords. Like, take a movie like Spider-Man 3, which went a little bit overboard with the comedy. They realized that Tobey Maguire and Spider-Man, around Spider-Man 3, what time it was released, wasn't really hitting all the right chords. He wasn't showing all the personality that Spider-Man is supposed to display. So in 3, they just went all out, and it was just a bit too much. But here, they managed to be funny, goofy, and just taking comedic liberties. And just, it never appears too much. It never appears forced. It just feels very natural, never feeling artificial, never feeling contrived or anything like that. And that's what I enjoyed about this movie, is that it was a laugh a minute. It was entertaining. It was thrilling. I mean, it was action-packed and still had time to make you laugh. This was definitely a movie that I enjoyed. Thanos shows up. It's only for 30 seconds, and then Thanos just turns back around. But, those 30 seconds are magic. The way how they show Thanos, it's an epic moment for comic fans. And, I'll take what I could get there. But anyway, aside from that, just have to say, this was just a really, really entertaining movie as far as entertainment value goes, and just getting bang for your buck buying a movie ticket. I mean, this is just where it's at, basically. This is a movie that just about everybody should see, even anybody. This is a great film for non-comic fans, because this is just a movie that just is fun. There's nothing in here that will confuse anybody who's not familiar with the comics. It's all out fun. It's just there to entertain. And finally, there's a movie like that, where it doesn't get all wrapped up in itself and doesn't feel like it's struggling to remain in sync with the source material, even though I'm not really that much aware of the source material. But anyway, it doesn't get in the way. It's not completely obvious that they're struggling to find the transition from comic to film. They just did it. They made the movie, and they made it great, and they picked the right actors for the job. This was a phenomenal movie. It was just so entertaining. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I really don't have that many complaints about this film. There was really nothing I can say that was wrong with it or bad with it. It just has an excellent flow. It was fast-paced. It hit all, the right buttons. And this is just, all you could possibly look for in a film. You really didn't sit there at the end and, think that this movie could have went any other way, or you know, if you did, definitely post it in the comments, because I would love to hear criticisms of this film, because I really didn't see it. And we're talking about me here. Me. The guy that says everything sucks on this channel, or people claim that I say everything sucks. I am saying this is a great movie that does not have that many flaws. So really, definitely, if you could find any flaws to bring to my attention, bring them to my attention. Maybe I'll make a video about it. Maybe I will rant about how I was wrong, how I was ignorant and did not realize the glaring flaws in this film. Why? Why did I miss them? I don't know, but you can tell me. All right.